Hello everyone, welcome to our video on why Russia is invading Ukraine and the ongoing conflict between the two nations. Over the years, tensions between Ukraine and Russia have been escalating, leading to the current situation we see today. In this video, we will explore the reasons behind the conflict and the impact it has had on both nations. Firstly, let's start with the reason behind Russia's invasion of Ukraine. In 2014, Ukraine underwent a revolution which resulted in the ousting of the pro-Russian government of Viktor Yanukovych. This was seen as a major threat to Russia's political and economic interests in Ukraine. As a result, Russia annexed Crimea, a Ukrainian territory, in 2014. This move was condemned by the international community, and since then, the conflict between the two nations has only escalated. One of the main reasons behind the conflict is the issue of Ukrainian sovereignty. Ukraine believes that it has the right to govern its own territory without interference from Russia. However, Russia argues that it has the right to protect ethnic Russians living in Ukraine, especially in Crimea. The conflict has also been fueled by economic interests, with Russia wanting to maintain its influence over Ukraine's economy. Now, let's talk about the impact of the conflict on both nations. The fighting in eastern Ukraine has resulted in thousands of deaths and injuries. The United Nations estimates that over 13,000 people have been killed and around 30,000 people have been injured since the start of the conflict. The war has also resulted in the displacement of millions of people, with many fleeing their homes in search of safety. The conflict has also had a severe economic impact on both Ukraine and Russia. Ukraine's economy has been struggling due to the fighting and the loss of key industrial areas in the east. Russia has also been impacted by sanctions imposed by the international community, which have resulted in a decline in its economy. Conclusion. In conclusion, the conflict between Ukraine and Russia has been ongoing for several years now, with no clear resolution in sight. The reasons behind the conflict are complex and multifaceted, with both nations holding strong beliefs about their rights and interests. The human cost of the conflict has been devastating, with thousands of lives lost and millions of people displaced. As the conflict continues, it is important to seek a peaceful resolution to avoid further loss of life and damage to the economy. Subscribe this channel to get more interesting and learning videos.